was worth the wait.
Yes, it was.
Number 20, TJ and Spinelli, Recess. Ah, young love. Fans of Recess shipped TJ and Spinelli from the very beginning, and the fact that they kissed during the show's third episode certainly helped push that romantic narrative along. Sure, it was part of an experiment to see what happens when boys and girls kiss, and they both loudly exclaim "ew" when it's done.
Ew! Yuck, puke city!
But considering how long the kiss actually lasts, and the fact that images of a sunset, rainbow, and flowers appear around them, it's clear that this was much more than a game for these two.
Well, at least now we know for sure. There's no way we're ever gonna want to kiss you girls.
Yeah, and we aren't gonna want to kiss you guys neither.
Number 19, Finn and Princess Bubblegum, Adventure Time. In the Season 3 episode Too Young, Princess Bubblegum has been de-aged, going from 18 years old to 13. When she's in her younger form, she seems to have some serious affection for Finn, and in order to get her back to her actual age so she can rule the kingdom, he has to give her a whopping love hug. Afterwards, the two kiss.
Excuse me, Finn.
But sadly, once Bubblegum is 18 again, she looks at their embrace as ancient history. Finn can only dream of being brave enough to take up Jake's advice on how to win her heart.
Go up the wizard steps.
Number 18, Jack and Ashi, Samurai Jack. At the end of this Season 5 episode, Jack and Ashi are fighting side by side, attempting to fend off a swarm of leeches that make up the alien Lazarus 92.
What are you doing?
It is the only way. I have to try.
While they struggle to figure out how to use the weapon that's able to kill it, it seems as though they're going to be overwhelmed and defeated. But after a hard-fought battle, they emerge victorious and exhausted and stare at each other panting. They then passionately kiss to the background tune of Everybody Loves Somebody as performed by Dean Martin. Number 17, Jake Long and Rose, American Dragon Jake Long. When Rose is told that she has to slay Jake, it's obviously the last thing she wants to do. Before the two enter the arena together, Rose asks if Jake has any requests before he transforms into a dragon. He pulls up her mask and kisses her before taking on his alternate form.
Any last requests?
Just one.
While at first it seems like Rose has actually killed him, he actually managed to pull a fast one by consuming a magical potion that only made it appear as though he was dead. Thank goodness.
Did the potion work? Did it not work?
Number 16, Elisa and Goliath, Gargoyles. Fans of Gargoyles had to wait more than 60 episodes for Elisa and Goliath to finally express their feelings for one another and kiss. The moment came at the end of the second season in the 3-part episode titled Hunter's Moon. Elisa has started a relationship with Jason Conover, also known as Jason Canmore, but eventually things end with him after realizing his identity and deciding to focus on someone who means more to her.
But I have to be honest, there's someone else who will always come first.
I understand.
She and Goliath then open up about how they feel about each other and finally give fans the embrace that they'd been hoping for.
You know how I feel about you, right?
How we both feel. Yes.
Good.
Number 15, Ruby and Sapphire, Steven Universe.
Okay, Sapphire. I gotta get dressed for a big day now, so no peeking. And no future vision either.
Okay. While most of the entries to come feature first kisses that often herald the beginning of a new relationship, or at least deepening attraction between two characters, this is one between two characters in an established relationship.
What I mean is, you changed my life. And then I changed your life. And now we change our lives.
Ruby and Sapphire are both female alien crystal gems who have been in a relationship throughout the show, to the point where they're often fused into the same person, Garnet. However, it took 5 years and their marriage, which was one of the first LGBTQ+ ones to appear in a cartoon, to finally get the pair to lock lips.
I now pronounce you Garnet!
Number 14, Star Butterfly and Marco Diaz, Star versus the Forces of Evil. In the season 2 episode Star Crushed, Star confesses her feelings to Marco, but he doesn't give them the attention they deserve. Despite that, it's clear that things changed between these two after Star told Marco how she felt.
I do have a crush on you. Who called it? I called it. Boom!
The following season, when they look back at old photos together, Marco acknowledges his mistake and decides to make it right by kissing Star after putting money into the photo booth. It's a brief moment that's quickly interrupted by Fatino, who bounds onto the scene with over-the-top congratulations. Well, that escalated quickly.
Congratulations! 3 cheers for the happy new couple! Hip hip! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Number 13, Danny Phantom and Sam Manson. Danny Phantom. These two best friends have shared plenty of danger together facing down ghosts, but it takes them until the series finale to finally realize they want to share more.
If we make it through this...
When we make it through this.
Right. When we make it through this, I have a few things I need to talk to you about.
I think I'd be willing to listen.
Although Danny and Sam have done a few fake-out makeouts, pretend kisses meant to allay suspicion, this is their first genuine kiss. The smooch is the prospect of Danny enacting a desperate plan to save the world from an asteroid that finally pushes them to admit their feelings for one another. Fans of the show certainly felt like they'd gone ghost and died from happiness at seeing Danny and Sam get together at last.
I just have to warn you, I'm no pushover, you know. I still have my own way of doing things.
That's what I'm counting on.
Number 12, Green Lantern and Hawkgirl, Justice League. While they often argue, Jon Stewart or Green Lantern and Shiera Hall, also known as Hawkgirl, have great chemistry with each other.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Despite several almost kisses, a crisis is what makes them face their feelings for each other. Green Lantern is gravely injured when saving Hawkgirl from an explosion, causing her to abandon the current mission to get him to safety.
John! No.
When he wakes up and recovers, John wants to pursue things further, since his brush with death has left him tired of waiting.
I'm tired of waiting. You know how I feel about you.
John.
And I know you feel the same way.
It's not that simple.
Although Hawkgirl tries to make excuses for why they shouldn't pursue a relationship, she ultimately concedes that her arguments are flimsy, and they share a kiss against the backdrop of the planet down below in a very romantic moment. Number 11, Sokka and Suki, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
You mean you don't remember? Maybe you remember this.
Suki!
Sokka and Suki's relationship didn't get off to the best start. Captured by her Kyoshi warriors, Sokka comes off as chauvinistic rather than charming. But he eventually realizes the error of his ways, with help from Suki, who becomes his trainer and doesn't go easy on him. Partway through the show's second season, the tension between the two characters came to a head.
I can't.
While Suki is apologizing to Sokka, he stops her in the middle of her speech by kissing her and telling her that she talks too much. Maybe a little rude, but a lot romantic.
Just got carried away, and before I knew it,
You talk too much.
Number 10, Mordecai and Margaret, regular show. Lots of first kisses are sweet and loving, but this one didn't exactly go so well. The fact that Mordecai and Margaret's first kiss happened in an episode titled Bad Kiss tells you pretty much everything you need to know.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't...
No, it's fine. It's just...
What?
Your breath is really bad.
Oh my gosh.
Mordecai is mortified after Margaret cuts the smooch in the car short and tells him he has bad breath, and he decides to try to travel back in time to fix it.
I just want to go back to 15 minutes ago!
Watching the two birds kiss is strange to say the least, but this embrace was definitely a memorable one. Number 9, Lisa Simpson and Nelson Muntz, The Simpsons. The middle Simpson child, Lisa, has several notable first kisses with Springfield boys, and while it's sweet to see her finally kiss her longtime crusher Milhouse, we had to give our pick to her first smooch with Nelson Muntz.
Lisa likes Nelson!
She does not!
Milhouse likes Lisa!
He does not!
Jamie likes Milhouse!
She does not!
Nobody likes Millhouse. Lisa, you've got detention.
One episode sees Lisa crushing on the school bully and her attempts to get to know him better. Nelson's character is fleshed out and he genuinely has fun with Lisa, culminating in a kiss on a date to the town observatory.
My first kiss. I always wondered what it would be like.
This ought to shut her up. Hey, this isn't so bad.
While Nelson naturally returns to his old ways by episode's end, his kiss with Lisa is still a notable moment for both characters.
You kissed a girl! That is so gay!
Listen, you thugs. Stop making fun of him or you'll be sorry.
Number 8. Gumball Watterson and Penny Fitzgerald, The Amazing World of Gumball. The titular blue cat and his peanut friend, Gumball and Penny have a long-standing mutual crush, and while both of them are aware of how the other feels, they have trouble expressing it to each other.
Now that the fairy's curse has been lifted, we can finally seal our love with a kiss.
Is this really happening? Because there's no kiss in rehearsals?
I kinda improvised.
Then how come we're not exploding? We're in space! And why are we always in space when we're gonna kiss? Also,
come on, hurry up. Everyone's looking.
But that all changes when Gumball accidentally cracks Penny's shell when the two of them appear in Beauty and the Beast.
3, 2, 1.
While he encourages her to live outside of it, his delayed response in telling her what he thinks of her appearance leads her to shapeshift into a rampaging creature.
That's it! Break free, Penny!
Here we go. I'm gonna be myself!
Gumball eventually catches up with Penny and tells her how he really feels with a kiss, bringing out her inner beauty.
That's not what you are. It's just how you feel. And this is how I feel.
Number 7. Marceline and Princess Bubblegum, Adventure Time. The epic finale of Adventure Time had a little something for everyone, including romance. One of the show's more subtle and gradual romances occurs between Marceline the Vampire Queen and Princess Bubblegum, with hints of attraction sprinkled throughout the series. This all culminates in the finale when it looks as though PB is killed, prompting Marceline to take enraged revenge on her attacker.
Thanks.
The princess is revealed to be alright though, and after a tearful and relieved hug, they kiss, finally confirming fan hopes and theories once and for all.
I don't want to lose you again.
Hey, I'm a tough gum. Nothing never happening to me. Never.
I know, Girl, you phrased that so weird.
I might have a concussion.
Number 6. Phineas Flynn and Isabella Garcia Shapiro, Phineas and Ferb. These two neighbors have a somewhat mutual crush on one another, and even kiss several times during the series, though it's always in a dream or undone by memory erasing or something.
Hey, Speedy Thumbs, text Loverboy and tell those guys we have a plan to get Isabella and Phineas together.
In fact, their first proper kiss doesn't even happen until a flash-forward episode near the end of the show.
I sort of gave up when we got to high school.
Yeah. I think that's when I started having a thing for you.
Well, that's unfortunate timing.
Yep.
In it, Phineas finally realizes that Isabella likes him, and their friends all try to get them together before Isabella leaves for college.
We have been trying to get you two together all day.
You guys are the best.
So, what did I miss?
It was as if love had kicked them both in the face.
They eventually do figure things out, leading to a temporary farewell kiss that was definitely worth the wait.
What are you doing?
This.
Number 5. Callum and Rayla, the Dragon Prince. After they gradually grow closer, Callum tries to comfort Rayla when she's disappointed in herself for failing Runan. She criticizes her own abilities, showing her lack of self-confidence, but he gives her an impassioned speech about how amazing she is.
Really, you're the most amazing person I've ever met.
While he compliments her bravery and perseverance, he also mentions her beauty, which causes her to initiate a kiss. He's surprised because that wasn't exactly what he had in mind, but luckily they clear things up later on and actually share their feelings.
You are so... Oh no, I'm sorry. I just got carried away. Next thing I knew, my lips were getting way ahead of me and...
Shut up.
What?
Number 4. Cat Noir and Ladybug, Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. Another superhero romance, Adrien Agreste, or Cat Noir, has a crush on Ladybug, the alter ego of his classmate Marinette Duping Chang, who likes him but not Cat Noir.
I've got a Valentine's gift for you!
As Cat Noir, he frequently flirts with Ladybug, but when a magical arrow that turns love to hate turns him against Ladybug, the only way she can snap him out of his uncharacteristic behavior is with a kiss, to remind him of his real feelings.
Finally, I'll find out who you are, Ladybug! Your little secret will be out of the bag!
Although their secret identities remain intact, it's still nice to see these two get the kiss they want, even if both of them aren't aware of it in the moment.
Yes, your Valentine I will be, our love will be so true. Together for eternity, my heart belongs to you.
Well, anyone who writes as sickeningly sweet as you must be your soulmate.
It isn't signed.
Number 3, Robin and Starfire, Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo. Until the series finale, this romance remained a will they or won't they affair, with both characters growing closer but never quite getting together.
Fear! Psycho Tech was afraid of someone, terrified.
Since Starfire hails from the planet Tamarin, Robin helped her understand and adapt to Earth ways. Their affection for each other was obvious to everyone around them, but neither could summon the courage to express their feelings. That all changed in the made-for-TV movie that capped off the series.
Are you okay?
I am now.
After an epic battle against villain Daiso, the two finally admit their feelings and share a kiss, in the rain, as their happy friends look on. We're not crying, you're crying.
Well, it's about time.
Number 2, Kim Possible and Ronstoppable. Kim Possible movie, so the drama. Longtime friends and partners in crime fighting, Kim Possible and Ronstoppable are as close as friends can be, despite their differences.
Your friend is an excellent customer, still filled with childlike wonder.
Maybe a little too much.
However, it isn't until Kim begins showing interest in another guy before prom that Ron begins to realize how he feels for her. While he's initially afraid of telling her so as not to ruin their friendship, he ultimately confesses when her date turns out to be an evil creation of their nemesis.
You really think there's a guy out there for me?
Out there? In here?
Oh, really?
Sure.
After returning to prom together and dancing with one another, they share their first kiss, finally confirming to each other what the audience and the rest of the school already knew, that they're perfect together. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Aang and Katara, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Us kissing? See, it was a crazy idea. Us kissing. Us kissing. What was I thinking? Can you imagine that?
The eponymous Last Airbender avatar and his waterbender friend and ally, Aang and Katara actually share several kisses during the series. But like that time in the cave and when Aang kisses Katara before going into battle, those either took place off-screen or were one-sided.
Aang, don't say that. Of course you'll...
Our pick has to go to the one that closes out the series itself, when, with the war won and the future bright, the two young heroes share a mutual kiss and begin their romance in earnest, helping end the show on a high and optimistic note. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.